What's up, y'all? Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka y'all already know who it is, man. Trigger Ranking. So, yeah, I want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Definitely hit the notification bell and share. I want to support the channel. Everything's in the top of the description, or follow me on any other platforms. So, with that being said, I just woke up, y'all. So, trying to get the engine started. Going to We React to Poetic Flacco.
What's so important about deep sleep? A lot of people talk about how much time they need in bed. People say, hey, I slept
Joe Budden, I can't wait to watch your next podcast. I need to. Wednesday can't come quick enough. This picture look crazy. Oh, hold on. We gotta. Atkins cook. Atkins cooking. We gotta read this slowly. They just wanted the Epstein files and client list till they seen their mans in it. Now they thinking, hey, Academics have been going crazy on Twitter on his live streams, exposing how all of his peers are compromised because of how they are addressing this Jay-Z situation. Before we get this video started, if you're in need of some money and you really need to find a way to get your hands on some quick cash, there's an app called Free Cash where they pay you to test out video games. You click the link in my description or you scan my QR code, download the app. Once you download the app, you can choose the games you want to test out and they pay you to test it out. It's a really easy way to make a couple extra $100 a month. It is all transparent, it's practical, it's not a scam, they really do pay you. So if you need the money, download the app by clicking the link in my description and get started now. One of the people that got a lot of backlash from academic supporters for how they cover this Jay-Z situation is the Breakfast Club. So obviously Jay-Z was included in the Epstein file. Somebody sent in a tip to the FBI hotline claiming Jay-Z, Harvey Weinstein, and others was at an Epstein mansion, and Jay-Z watched them get violated. Well, the Breakfast Club covered it, and how they covered it, a lot of people had an issue with. All the backlash stemmed from this Charlamagne the God Donkey of the Day segments. And I don't even think the audience had an issue with what Charlamagne the God said. I think they had an issue with Charlamagne the God being the one who said it.
Anyway, I mean, the DOJ Deputy AG Todd Blanche said the files do not currently provide enough credible prosecutable evidence to bring new charges against other figures. I would say, well, if you take out all the credible prosecutable evidence before you release the files, of course they don't have enough credible prosecutable evidence, okay? But I want to get to the Pusha T, Jay-Z, Eminem of it all, because that's what went crazy on my algorithm. And I have questions. I have one question. There's one question for the room. What do...
I'm up.
Reading our accountability. What y'all think?
I'm
sure
up. What's up?
The guy in the Breakfast Club host are like, bro, we're making so much sense. It's common sense. Why are we getting so much backlash? That's because they're kind of avoiding, a very simple...
All y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. It's free. It's free. Hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button. It's free.
Principle here, which is, if you can't criticize somebody, you lose your right to defend them. Or at least when you do defend them, it looks really weird. You look compromised. You look bought out. Right? It's not a good look. Like when Van Lathan and others exposed Jay-Z and Roc Nation for contacting TMZ to run a fake story on Colin Kaepernick to make Colin Kaepernick look bad and take the heat off Jay-Z for working with the NFL.
Yes, he is.
The club said nothing.
Anyway, I mean, the DOJ Deputy AG Todd Blanche said the files do not currently provide enough credible prosecutable evidence to bring new charges against other figures. I would say, well, if you take out all the credible prosecutable evidence before you release the files, of course they don't have enough credible prosecutable evidence, okay? But I want to get to the Pusha T, Jay-Z, Eminem of it all, because that's what went crazy on my algorithm. And I have questions. I have one question. There's one question for the room. What do niggas hate more? Reading or accountability? What y'all think? Accountability? Reading. I think reading too. I think reading as well. Okay? I don't understand why y'all are so quick to want to tear our own down without doing just a little bit of research.
Remember what I said in the beginning is not what they say, is who's saying it. So far, they've really said nothing wrong. I took a look at the Epstein read.
Man, y'all hit the like button. There's a lot of y'all in here. Hit the like button for me, bro. I can't play none of that, bro. All that's copyrighted music. You can't play that. I play that on live, bro.
And I got somewhat backlash for covering it, but when I read it, I'm like, bruh, this chick says she got abducted 7 times. This was 1996.
What's up?
It
What's
don't really
up?
seem like there's any real, tangible, empirical evidence that exists here that shows that Jay-Z was involved in nasty stuff with Epstein. I just didn't see enough. But I can say that because I've been very critical of Jay-Z over the years, right? I've done multiple stories on Rock Nation. But when Charlamagne the God and them saying it's hard to explain. It just comes across as compromise, bought out. My family told me that life is 99.9% perception and 0.1% reality. Like, the facts matter, but how people perceive the facts is what really matters. So the Breakfast Club saying, man, y'all like to tear down your own. They're 100% right. Black media, hip-hop media, black folks, we tear down our own, and we got a problem with that.
Man, life treated me real good, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm feeling like the luckiest man in the world. Goddamn, we got Texas in here, y'all. Texas. What's up?
But
Texas in
leaders
the house.
of tearing down our own can't have that stance. If there was a white nationalism, if there was a Ku Klux Klan, white supremacy Hall of Fame, the Breakfast Club will probably get inducted. Nobody has done more destruction. Nobody has destroyed black careers more than the Breakfast Club. Can you think about over the years how many careers the donkey of the day has destroyed.
Hey, the dude trying to get into
Think
Major
about
League
over the
Baseball,
years,
don't
like,
give
Joe
up.
Budden came to like the Breakfast Club after, I guess, beating like the DV charges. And the Breakfast Club spent about an hour interviewing Joe Budden.
UK in the house, what's up?
Every other question. So the Breakfast Club has done more damage to black careers than anybody else. So the fact that they're now trying to chastise people for saying, hold on, this is weird.
New Zealand, what's up? New Zealand in the house.
Suspicion of
like other
New
values.
Zealand in the house. What's up, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? Man, all y'all hit the like button, bro. Everybody hit the like button now, bro. Please hit the like button for me, bro. And hit the Cash App. Cash App in the description. God damn, come on.
Arby's new $7.99 meat and 3 box has 3 sides, not just one. It's more meals for your money. Seriously. It's more meal for your money. Where'd that come from?
Hey, I saw way more headlines about Pusha T and Jay-Z than I did Eminem, but that's not surprising because we love tearing our own down. Even though when you're talking hip-hop, Eminem is one of us, okay? But I don't even like the headlines I saw of him, all right? Connecting Pusha T, Jay-Z, and Eminem to something like the Epstein files, come on, man. Okay, listen, for everyone who may not know, let me explain to you. Mentions of these artists didn't come from Epstein's personal records. They didn't come from reports supported by law enforcement. Okay, these stories came from a crisis intake report, a public hotline submission, a tip that some random...
I don't know what they're talking about, a gang sign, bro. It's just some goofy ass smoke. All y'all hit the like button, hit the Cash App. All y'all.
They aren't backed by court findings.
Trump got caught. Yes, he
indictments,
did.
Confirmed evidence. And if you actually read the stories, they just simply don't make any sense. Okay, what the hell would Jay-Z be doing with Harvey Weinstein and Attorney General William Barr in 1996? That was the year his first album came out. Do you really think Pusha T in 2007 was hanging around Harvey Weinstein and was one of the victim's handlers?
Yeah, that makes sense. But then you also have to say, why was Jay-Z and Harvey Weinstein so cool in the first place? Like, the Harvey Weinstein allegations didn't start when Harvey Weinstein got arrested. The entire industry knew that Harvey Weinstein was a creep. The industry knew that Harvey Weinstein was a weirdo, right? Harvey Weinstein and his transgressions was a well-known, open thing in the industry. Everybody knew about it. And Jay-Z was hanging out with Harvey Weinstein, but probably like up until Harvey Weinstein got arrested. So, again, yeah, we could say, man, the 1996 thing, Jay-Z and Harvey Weinstein probably wasn't kicking it or hanging out in 1996. Jay-Z probably wasn't in Epstein's mansion in Florida doing nasty things in 1996. We get that. But when you refuse to critique and bring up the things that make Jay-Z look bad, then you lose your right to defend him, right? I can say the 1996 thing is horrible, but then I can also say, hold on, Jay-Z being friends with Harvey Weinstein, Jay-Z being cool with Harvey Weinstein, well up until Harvey Weinstein got arrested, is foul, because Harvey Weinstein was known as an industry weirdo for years. Jay-Z had no problem hanging out with a known predator for years. Nobody is going to talk about that. The endless of pictures, the endless of business they have done together.
All you outlets know that people don't read past headlines. So if you put Pusha T, Jay-Z, Eminem in the Epstein files, everybody is going to run with it. And I just be having to sit back and think, do we realize how much we are getting played? Okay, whenever the powers that be want to deflect from what they got going on, they will always throw meat to the blacks. Okay, because they know nobody controls the algorithm like black people. All right, why do you think they like utilizing black influencers, black rappers, black artists? Because nobody controls the algorithm like we do. Nobody gets people going like us. Oh, Epstein files coming out. Okay, put out some of the stuff from the DOJ tip line. There's some big names in there, and it will be good this weekend because Pusha T is nominated for all types of awards at the Grammys this year. And people on social media, by people, I mean Drake fan pages, will have a field day with this, and they will talk about this so much that it will keep us out of the algorithm. Do we not understand how black culture is being used to protect the agendas of the elite? Okay, Epstein files come out Friday. The Unlimited in Georgia Fort. Black journalists get arrested. President Obama gets threatened with jail time. And just for a little razzle dazzle, Jay-Z, Pusha T, Eminem, and the Epstein files. All to get your algorithm focused off the relationship between Jeffrey Epstein and some of the most powerful people in this world. And sadly, it worked. But listen, when you're black and successful, it comes with the territory. And as my therapist tells me often, you can't have your success without the problems that come with it. And sadly, unserious journalism is one of those problems. Please give all these unserious journalists who just ran with the Pusha T, Eminem, Jay-Z, and the Epstein file story the biggest hee-haw.
Yes, I love this game. IXL is actually a learning app that helps them excel in math.
Nothing Charlamagne the God said was wrong per se, but look at the reaction. One person says the left is tap dancing like an MF now. Somebody also said, that he's part of the system that covers up for the elites, LOL. He is being used to protect the elite. What the F he on? I don't think Charlamagne the God had a common sense take, but because it's Charlamagne the God and iHeart, whatever they have to say about Jay-Z, people automatically think they're compromised. One person says, put the defense.
I got you, brother. Soundboard loading up right now.
Somebody also says, donkey up the day goes for Charlamagne. You see what I'm talking about? Again, I thought Charlamagne the God had a pretty common sense take. I think Charlamagne the God is correct, right? That, the Jay-Z accusations is sketchy.
This shit crazy, bro. I knew this shit. I knew it was going to go crazy when it came out. I was like, I was just waiting. Somebody said, I'm in the files. Bro, I ain't got enough money to be in them files, bro. I ain't got enough money, bro. Alright, y'all, I'm back.
There's a lot of other things that took place in that Epstein file that we should be paying attention to, right? There's a lot of nasty things that took place that we should, be raised
Man, y'all
up
hit the
about,
cash
right?
app, man. Hit the
There's
cash
a lot of
app.
leaders, a lot of billionaires, Elon Musk asking
Hit the like button,
bruh,
hit the cash
when's
app. Hit the
wild
like
party
button,
I wanna
hit the
come?
cash app.
We should be looking at that instead of Jay-Z, but we look at Jay-Z because obviously, like those are the names that resonate more with us in our community. Academics cooked them, bro. Academics just cooked them, bro. Yo, that was unclear if this is a direct response to the Breakfast Club, but this came out shortly after the Breakfast Club aired. Academics wrote, none of our favorite podcasters finna discuss why the F billionaires emailing about Jay-Z and these other accusations that came out in the U.S. Department of Justice disclosure that they had to create a law for us to get. Yet, they talk about every non-provable gossip situation. Sad. That's a fact, bro. God, yo, acting cooking. And every other gossip, they touch it. Angela Yee literally had a segment called The Rumor Mill, where all they did was discuss gossip and rumors, and there was nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to Jay-Z, oh, how dare you guys touch on something that's not provable?
Yeah, Jan Wright was saying that shit years ago.
Evidence. We don't
She
have
been saying that
footage
shit.
of Jay-Z actually doing this. We don't have the 1996 footage from the Florida mansion of Jay-Z with Epstein and Harvey Weinstein. How could you? All right, now, bro. Unless you have 4K evidence, you can't talk about it no more, man. These folks is crazy, man. Academics also continue and access. Ninjas wanted the Epstein files. Oh, hold on. We gotta, Atkins cooking. We gotta read this slowly. Ninjas wanted the Epstein files and client list till they seen their mans in it. Now they think it's, Atkins cooking. And when he hopped on stream, he called them out by name. But what Atkins saying here is, yo, like the Breakfast Club and others, they're probably going to talk about the Epstein files, and they're going to address the stuff that they know they could probably defend Jay-Z on, which is, I mean, it's not credible. It was a random tip hotline topic. But they won't touch on the things that are credible, which is the pictures, the accusations, the Foxy Brown, Beyonce, Aaliyah. They won't touch on those things. They won't touch on Aaliyah because they understand it don't make them look good.
Child predator. Hey, all y'all niggas who love comment on me, bro. Hey, everybody, hey, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Hey, oh, let me signal here. Hey. I seen everybody do things.
Hey man, y'all hit the like button right now. Hit the like button right now.
Event that didn't happen, but I seen everybody role playing.
I need y'all to hit the like button right now because
you are watching a master at work.
somebody said I rap. Yeah, I rap.
On podcast, what is happening if I got slapped or not, which it didn't happen.
Y'all hit
Whatever.
the cash out. Hit the cash out.
I'll let y'all rock with that, but I need all of y'all to keep the same energy and talk about this. Joe Budden, I can't wait to watch your next podcast. I need to. Wednesday can't come quick enough. This picture look crazy. If I watch the next Joe Budden podcast and y'all don't put this picture up and be like, yo, this looked like a preteen boy with a grown ass man and this shit was wrong, I know y'all biased. Wait up! I need you to talk about this one. Wait up! Need you to talk about this one. Whack 100. Everybody. The company man. Oh yeah, Elliot Wilson. Elliot. There's no more Drake news coming for you, brother. This is what you need to talk about. This don't look right, gang. Elliot! Why does this picture look like this? I need you to talk about old man Ho. Like, why does picture look like this? What is this? And bro, she look like she middle school.
Bro, if it's trash content, I just time you out, bro. You ain't gotta be in here, bro. Just go sit your bitch ass down for 86,000 seconds, bro. The fuck out my motherfucking channel, bitch. Talking about trash content, nigga.
Okay.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck out my motherfucking chat.
Ebro, I need you to talk about this one. Charlamagne, I know you got 200 million, but you need to use 200 million reasons to figure out why this picture, this ain't a good look.
Obviously, the Breakfast Club, I think, is the first one to discuss it out of who academics named. But, you know, the Breakfast Club did what they usually do, which is like nitpick, right? Like, for example, the last time they covered Nicki Minaj going off on Jay-Z, what the Breakfast Club did was they covered the parts of Nicki Minaj's rant that they feel like they could debunk, but then the other stuff she says, knowing that it was 100% true, like how Jay-Z snaked out Colin Kaepernick, he snaked out like a lot of people. They refused to cover that. They refused to cover Jay-Z and his son. Like, they refused to cover all of that, but they would nitpick what they covered. And it's like, bro, at some point, it's like, all right, man, like, we're sick and tired of it, bro. Like, you know, if y'all gonna cover Jay-Z, cover all of it. Don't nitpick the things you feel like, you know, like you can defend him on. Like, this Epstein stuff, yeah, you know, like the tip to the hotline, is it 100% credible? It's not.
Hey, y'all hit that Cash App
Right,
up,
they
man.
chose
Cash
to
App
cover
in the
that
description of this
all
video. Hit the
the
Cash
entire
App.
Nicki Minaj rant on like Jay-Z last night, you know, where she brought up a lot of compelling points. But yep.
Gotta check out Poetic Flacco. All right, y'all, we're going to Caliber, Kalibur, Caliber, one of my YouTube homies. Y'all go over there, tell
Turns
him,
out you should never sue the driver who
tell him,
crashed into you after a car accident.
I
There's a
sent
much better
you.
way you could get paid to wait.
What did it say Jay-Z did? He was there in 1996?
We are producing more than 3 million pages.
As soon as he was naming the Epstein files, they gonna take all the posts down and everything.
She hashtagged it child predator.
Jay-Z just got caught up and hit with some disgusting allegations tied to the biggest trafficking ring happening right now. Jay-Z, Pusha T, and some very powerful men has just been named in the Epstein files, and the internet is going nuts. The Department of Justice just dropped 3 million pages and 2,000 videos of evidence against everybody accused of participating in sex parties on the Epstein list. And the stuff that was found on these documents are wild.
Tonight, the Department of Justice releasing their final batch of files
from the millions of newly released Justice Department records
connected to the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
They include Epstein's messages with powerful men.
Today, we are producing more than 3 million pages, including more than 2,000 videos and 180,000 images.
People on the internet are now trying to cancel Jay-Z and Beyonce over these allegations. And I know Jay-Z gotta be pissed right now because nobody wanna be tied to the Epstein files because people are saying Jay-Z might be finished after this. But before we start this video, do me a favor, guys. Get this video to 500 likes because what we discover in the end might turn this whole case on its head. Let's get it. Now, do y'all remember when Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj just got into that crazy beef a few months ago and Nicki was going on a rampage against Jay, accusing him of blackballing her? Did y'all notice Nicki switched sides and started hanging out at the...
Bruh, I want to be tough. Okay, so when did I say, but listen. When did I say I want to be tough, bro? Just please tell me when. When did I say that?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, and...
Wait a minute. Who are you?
What? Yeah.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Goofy ass nigga. The fuck?
White House and showing up to events with Erica Kirk and some very powerful political people.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about. Somebody got killed at work. I don't know about that.
Politics. I just got tired of being pushed around. I'm not gonna back down anymore. I'm not gonna back down ever again.
Well, Nicki Minaj just said, "I told you so," now that Jay-Z's been tied to Epstein. And Nicki is now saying that some more damning information about Jay-Z is about to come out.
Nicki says your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate and kill them as a form of a blood sacrifice to their god. When your master is Satan, he must constantly shed blood. The destruction that's about to come down on them isn't funny. I told y'all. She says, imagine if a 30-year-old rapper was out there with a 16-year-old in this day and age and how y'all would have had his head on a platter. Then she says, what in the... And she hashtagged it child predator.
In the Epstein files, an anonymous woman claims she was abducted, drugged, and allegedly woke up naked to find Jay-Z and Harvey Weinstein in bed with her. She claims that she was abducted and violated by powerful rich men, including Jay-Z, from the late 90s all the way to the early 2000s, to which she alleged the rapper Pusha T got involved as a handler, as these rich men would abuse her, drug her so that she wouldn't know what was happening, and sent her back to the streets. And this is according to a police report that was filed in 2019. But now that the documents are released, some people are saying that Jay-Z might be innocent. And even the singer Lizzo just came out defending Jay-Z, saying something don't add up.
The media is so smart. They're gonna make you so distracted with celebrity names that you're not gonna focus on the problem. You think every party that Diddy ever threw was a freak off and people were fucking and slipping and sliding on baby oil? No. That man had birthday parties. That man had Easter gatherings. That man had Super Bowl parties. That man had Christmas parties, Halloween parties, regular parties. The American people in the comments, I knew she was wrong. Jay-Z, I knew he was. What did it say Jay-Z did? He was there in 1996. Come on, people. Like, y'all are falling for it. It's the easiest, oldest trick in the book. And honestly, I'm losing faith in the average intelligence of the American person. Because, come on, just because somebody's name is mentioned in a 3 million document file of a person's life who's been lived over crimes who've spanned decades, doesn't mean that every single person is an accomplice. He could be mentioned, he referenced Jay-Z once. He was like, oh, we could learn from Jay-Z's business model. Why are y'all?
I spend everything on gifts and
I hit that cash app up, man. Support the channel, man. Hit the cash app. Hit the like button too.
But even though the Jay-Z rumors are unproven and are just allegations right now, people still don't care. There are people who hate Jay-Z so much that they just want to see him go down. And I gotta say this, if Rock Nation is watching this, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So before I play this next clip, Jay-Z and Rock Nation, please don't send no black trucks after me, okay? I'm just reporting the news. And people are saying right now that Jay-Z's downfall might be bigger than Diddy's.
Y'all thought the downfall of Diddy was something. The downfall of Jay-Z is going to be something. Jay-Z is working
support me, yo. I'm blind.
overtime right now to make sure his empire won't.
I'm legally blind. I love you, mama. P.O.P., I love you, mama. I'm legally blind. Y'all hit the motherfucking cash app, nigga. Hit the cash app. Hit the I'm legally blind.
Crumble apart. Because we're not gonna act like he wasn't named in the Epstein files. Hello? As soon as he was named in the Epstein files, they gonna take all the posts down and everything. He probably seen it and made some calls. Was like, nah, get that shit removed right now. Sending mad bread out, sending mad money out. Like, whatever is done in the dark will come to the light.
Rumors have surfaced online that Jay-Z allegedly deleted everything now that those Epstein files leaked.
Jay-Z apparently wiped his Instagram account after being named in the files.
Yeah, send me $1,000 in my cash app. I'll start the live right now. Send me $1,000. I'll start. You send me $1,000 in my cash app right now. I'll get off here right now. Fuck you talking about.
Wow! Oh, wow! It's a marketing thing? Really? What's he marketing himself for?
Some people believe what's in the Epstein files, and some people simply don't believe it. People are now questioning the victim's story, and this whole thing is leaving a lot of people confused.
Well, Jay-Z and Pusha T are on the Epstein files, and people are not trying to keep the same energy saying it's cap. Nah. Y'all said we believe.
Hey, yeah, bro, don't put your cash app in here, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that right now, bro. Don't do that, bro. Yeah, you gotta get timed out, bro. Don't do that.
And then they proceeded to give
don't do that, bro.
How you have people on social media saying, no. They believe everything about Elon and Bill Gates, but they won't believe anything when it comes to Pusha T and Jay-Z saying that it had to be planted. While others are saying that how are we gonna believe some victims and not all victims on the Epstein files?
Man, it seems like every year something new with Jay-Z's name attached to it keep popping up. And man, we've been hearing about Jay-Z's alleged downfall ever since Jaguar Wright and a couple of Diddy's bodyguards been going on the internet sharing private information and secret stories. And man, look, people keep naming Jay-Z, man. We saw that one lawsuit that got tossed out when that one girl accused Jay-Z of raping her at the MTV Awards, and she came out to not be telling the truth. And so we're gonna have to see what's going on with this new allegation.
What's up? Y'all hit the
Some
cash
people
out,
believe
man.
it, some people don't believe it. For the simple fact of the matter is, some people are saying that the woman's story saying that Pusha T was a handler in 2006 or 2007, a lot of people are saying that Pusha T wasn't even a big rapper back then. That he was still like a low-list, low-tier rapper. So some people is saying that, look, man, this lady's story might not add up. However, like I always say, guys, everything is gonna have to come out in court, and look, they're gonna have to provide some
Where there's
evidence.
smoke,
But I do know
there's
this,
fire.
this Epstein file
I think bro
is
mad because I
a
got
lot
a
of big-name
shiesty.
celebrities and very powerful rich men is on that list. And look, they got videos, they got
I
photos.
think
they got all
bruh
types
might
of
be mad because I got a
documents, powerful
shiesty
rich
on.
guys doing some creepy things on that Epstein Island, man. Look, they even alleging that Bill Gates and his wife had a freak off, and Bill Gates was allegedly asking Epstein for STD pills because his wife caught an STD allegedly from one of the prostitutes or whoever they was messing with, man. This whole thing is diabolical, and it's turning Hollywood on its head. Not just Hollywood. It is turning the government on its head because there are some very powerful people that's named on this Epstein list, man. But tell me what you think about this situation, guys. Do y'all believe what this lady is saying about Jay-Z? Do you think it's all a money play? Do you think it's hogwash like the last lawsuit that got thrown out, man? And what do you think about this Epstein file and what's going on in America, bro? It feels like we live in a movie, and the whole world feel like it's upside down at this point. But I'm gonna keep y'all updated on
Bro
everything.
say that's a good comment, bro. That's a good comment. Just because you a low level rapper at that time don't mean that you're right. That he didn't do it. You right though. You right. Y'all check my homeboy Caliber out. Yeah, I knew Monday was gonna be crazy, bro. We gotta do we're going to Trapmore Ross, y'all. Trapmore Ross. Y'all know we fuck with.
Do you want to have text read aloud?
Trapmore Ross, orientated by Trapmore
a
Ross.
professional text-to-speech program that converts PDFs, documents, images, and more into spoken words.
Trapmore gang, we're still looking for answers in this David case, and one of the most sinister and dark aspects of this case was the allegation that there was actually a man that had groomed Celeste before she fell into the clutches of David, and the rumors that this person actually ended up being murdered. Now, it seems like there is now some evidence circulating that seems to suggest that might actually be true. Now, I want to get back to another YouTube channel before I get into this. This is True Crime with Strategic Eyes. Now, he did a live about 9 days ago titled David Wasn't Celeste's First Groomer. And in this video, he did a really, really good investigative piece on this man that goes by the name of Gus. Now, before I get into it, I want to give you a trigger warning. We're going to discuss some pretty disgusting stuff, excuse the pun. But there's going to be some pretty dark stuff I'm going to be bringing up in this video. And I just wanted to give a shout out.
Bro, you look like a goofy dog.
Great research in this because I previously did a video where I talked about, David might have a second body. There was a rumor.
Kids, if a grown loser like me owns his own home, owns land, you want to be a loser like me? Stop playing, bro. Fuck out my motherfucking channel, bitch. The fuck you think you is, bro? But you woke up early in the morning to say that goofy ass shit, nigga. Fuck out my motherfucking channel, bitch. Zesty. Well, go to my live, my third live after this. Go see how zesty I am. I'm real zesty. You'll see how zesty I am. I'm zesty. Yeah, motherfucking channel, bro. God, bro, is that the best you can do, bro? Zesty.
Could it be possible that somebody had something to do with it out of
Drunk? Yeah, no, I
that
ain't
probably
drunk.
wasn't the case now, based on the information that we're seeing. But what is coming out is the sort
Yeah,
of
no, I
backstory
ain't
of
drunk.
this Gus
The
individual who apparently did end up losing his life, and that some people are believing they might have actually identified who this was, and the gang-related flame that took place after an alleged situation took place. Now, look, trigger warning: there's going to be some dark stuff that's in this related to SA and statutory artwork. So there were these DMs that were going around a little while ago, okay, and these were purported to be Celeste talking to a friend and specifically mentioning an individual named Gus who she had had relations with before David. This
hey, I hit the light button, man.
Going on. And apparently this was her replying. They said, I'm just going to check up on you. And she replied, I don't want to talk to anyone. They replied, that's it. He said, okay, yes, of course. And they said, but you have to swear you're going to stay safe. Are you still going to talk to David or go back with him? Because I don't want you to get in any more trouble.
I'm talking about you's a grown loser, bro. What? Bro, you're under my channel, dog. You're under my channel, bro. The fuck? Man, we going to the sauce. Sauce a little more hyped up. It's a longer video, but the sauce a little more hyped up. Let's do that one. Instead of on David right now.
Brain HQ is a brain training program with online exercises that target core cognitive skills like attention, processing.
I don't know. People are attracted to each other, and everyone has the same feeling. They've seen someone walk in the room, and they say, "Oh, that person gives me a creepy feeling." Science has tried to describe. Science doesn't describe what creepy feelings means. They just know it's a creepy feeling.
Hey yo, thanks for tuning into the song. Your source for celebrity news, current events, hip hop, pop culture, politics, gossip, and more.
So 300 years ago, they said that unexplainable realm was God. And people who attempted, in fact, to explain the unexplainable, who said, yes, I understand the unexplainable, were charlatans. They were the occults, they were the astrologers, they were the con men of your life. So David said, when I grew up, everyone knew I was a Rockefeller. So he thought that there was a world that existed that would be a combination of both politics and business and leadership. What do I mean? He formed something called the Trilateral Commission.
Yep, the Trilateral Commission. I ain't know David Rockefeller created that. That's crazy.
The Trilateral.
She cooking it. It ain't even damn now. It ain't 2 minutes in the video and she already cooking. This is Epstein. This is actually Jeffrey Epstein talking right now.
Spooky stuff. People said it was something. People that the Illuminati. There's some mystery about it. People that ran the world. It was politicians. But David said, most countries, the politicians get elected for 4 years or 8 years, separate from the royal families in England or in the Middle East. Someone's there for 4 years and then they're not there anymore. The most important people to have stability and consistency would be businessmen. So he formed this Trilateral Commission of businessmen and politicians from 3 major continents. So it was the North Americans, the Europeans, and the Asians. So he said to me, would you like to be on the Trilateral Commission?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got a girl and everything, bro, but okay, so my girl about 6 months older than me. And the shit crazy because it's like, bro, I don't want no young ass female. I like women around my age. I mean, I will talk to a younger woman, but not like that young, bro. I got a daughter that's 20 years old. So like, I would never want to talk to a chick that's 20. That like, you're young enough to be my actual child. So Yeah, man, but you know, like I say, my girl, my lady, shit, my lady, she's 6 months older than me, but I would never want no young ass. Like, bro, it's just like these dudes got all this money, all this power, all this prestige, and they want to mess with little kids, bro. Like that befuddles me. I'm just like, bro, you all right, bro? Are you good, bro? Are you good? Are you good? I'm just being real with you. Like, hold on, let me see if this is the same person. Cause bro, you try to talk some sense now. Hold on. Yeah, bro, you gotta go, bro. I don't. What are you talking? Goofy ass nigga. And all this bullshit, bro. Listen, y'all, if it keep messing up, I'm gonna end the live and come back. I'm gonna end the live and come back. Yeah, I am a grown ass man.
No. 30 years old.
I'm in my own, I own my own house. I own land. Somebody look like Diddy. Where am I now?
Years old. It's a great
Talking that goofy shit, you need to fucking listen, dumbass bitch.
People, there was Bill Clinton,
Clinton, bro. Come on, bro. Why y'all talking about a grunk?
Paul Volcker, every great leader in America, the Asians, the Japanese, and with a very long description of their history. And they asked me to fill in what I would like to have written. And I wrote Jeffrey Epstein, comma, just a good kid, which I thought was funny, nobody else did.
No. On Sunday afternoon.
Kids, bro, with a little phone, a little tablet, they ain't got shit to do. Dig.
September 14th, 2008, where were you?
Sorry.
It was the night they put Lehman Brothers in bankruptcy in London.
I was in jail.
Seriously?
Yes.
So the financial crisis of 2008 happened when you were in jail?
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be so amazing. This is going to be so amazing. I take it you didn't have your Wall Street Journal dropped anymore in your Financial Times?
No.
How did you hear about because I want
I forgot about this, but yes.
I'm trying to get this is going to be amazing. Let's go back and do that again. Sunday after.
Hey, if y'all haven't hit the like button, hit the like button, man. It's free.
Is understanding the complexity of the financial system. So I think the best we have is the financial crisis, the crash of 2008. Sunday afternoon, September 14th, I think it was, 2008, is when they were working feverishly in Midtown Manhattan at the Lehman Brothers offices and various law firms around town, and with the Secretary of Treasury and the Federal Reserve, what they were going to do with Lehman. They decided they weren't going to say immediately when you heard they was going to be put in bankruptcy.
C-SPAN. In an 8x10 cell with a bed in the back, a sick in the back, a bed in the back, a sick in the back, a toilet attached to it, and a little piece of. Now, since I was in jail, there were no books. Why? There's no library. No library, but you're in jail. No, I was in jail, not prison. So in jail, I was in a place that's called the Special Housing Unit, which is for the roughest, toughest, meanest people. They put me there, they said, for my own protection. They put me there, they said, for my own protection. So I was in a 8x10 cell with a little slit in the door where they would serve me food. A tray about said. Do you understand there's Wall Street's crashing. I'm worried about my pension fund. What should I do? And I said, sorry, Wall Street's crashing, what's happened? And he said, there's some crisis and some companies are going bankrupt. I said, are you sure? And he said, yeah, it's all over the papers. Everybody's talking. Am I going to be able to afford my children's education? Am I going to be bankrupt? It's like this company called Lehman Brothers.
Yeah.
And the other company on the front page today called Bear Stearns. Oh no. I said, why? Because that's the company I was a partner in. In fact, that was the company I had a very large investment in. So, as a great story, I didn't have my Wall Street Journal, but in the early mornings you're allowed to make...
This is Jeffrey Epstein talking, everybody. Jeffrey Epstein is the actual man talking.
2 phone calls.
This is an exclusive.
And when you pick up the phone, you can dial a number, and when the person picks up, they say, you're getting a call from the Palm Beach County Jail. Will you accept reverse charges? And the person either says yes, and the call goes through, or the person says no. The person I called was Jimmy Kane, the president of Bear Stearns. And I said, tell me what's going on. And so that my knowledge of the financial crisis happened with Jimmy, who's at the center of the storm, telling me about what Lehman had gone under, and they were trying to figure out a way, should they bail out Bear Stearns?
Did it strike you at the time of the mess you had made of your life to be in a situation that you're one of the greatest financial minds in the world, looked at by world leaders and asked their, your thinking by the most prominent and important people in the world, and here you are in solitary confinement. You got to make a collect call to somebody. Did it strike you at the time how all the threads of your life had come together and put you in a position, or you had put yourself in that position? So it never struck you when you had to make your one collect call, one of your 50% of your collect calls that day, you called the president of the head of CEO of Bear Stearns. The biggest financial event in your life is taking place, of which one, every important person in the world would be seeking your opinion. Number 2 would be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to apply your craft. Number 3, it would be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make money if you were smart, and obviously you're smart. You're telling me here, truthfully, that it never hit you at all of how you ended up in a place where you had to make a collect phone call from a jail cell that was 6x9 with a steel bed and your food being passed into a slot.
The question you want to ask is, who was the other call to?
Who was the other call to?
The other call was to my friend at J.P. Morgan, who was then, I didn't know at the time, trying to buy Bear Stearns. So at one point, I had 2 phones. It was difficult because they're afraid people are going to hang themselves with the phone cord. So they don't actually come together when they're pretty short. So I was actually...
Did you hear what he said? He said, I had 2 phones. I was talking to J.P. Morgan and talking to the other company while he's in jail. He said they was afraid that people would hang themselves with the phone cord in jail, so the phone cord was short. Listen, I'm gonna run it back now. Listen to what the man's saying, bro. This is chilling shit right here.
Bear Stearns. So at one point, I had 2 phones. It was difficult because they're afraid people are going to hang themselves with the phone cord. So they don't actually come together when they're pretty short. So I was actually going between 2 phones talking to Bear Stearns and J.P. Morgan at the same time. So I found it amusing.
And it never struck you about how to end up in a situation like this?
No, that would be probably me, that I would be too self-aware.
Again, You're telling me that during that day, you never had a moment. You sat there and go, what the fuck have I done with my life? I'm in a 6x9 jail cell when I should be on a trading desk, or I should be in my $250 million, greatest townhouse in New York City, taking calls from the King of Saudi Arabia.
My dad taught me when I was a little girl that God's number was Jeremiah 33:3. It says,
the world's population from a financial debacle. You honestly expect me to believe that that never happened?
You're suggesting I was sort of somewhat depressed, and how could this happen to me? I'm wearing
the your food.
Yes.
Your food.
Yes.
That you were in for the crimes that you were in for?
No, it was just, in fact,
Is it because you're wealthy?
Yes.
How did you know?
It was just, in fact,
Is it because you're wealthy?
Yes.
How did you know that?
Well, people was constantly.
What?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Types of comments about.
In the beginning, what were the comments? At the beginning, what were the comments?
It serves you fucking rich guys right that you're here next to me.
There was nothing about your crimes.
No.
So all this rumor you hear telling about people in prison that commit the type of crimes you commit, you're saying that your personal thing is not true.
No. The real enemy of the finance system was Bill Clinton. And if you ask me what and who caused the financial crisis, I would tell you it was Bill Clinton.
Because of what Bob Rubin did to the financial system?
No. Because as the last time we had our 60th, you talked to me about home ownership. And you asked me if everyone should own a home. And I told you no, it's too risky.
So the financial collapse of 2008 is because of hardworking African Americans, Hispanics, and whites who wanted to have an ownership stake in the society that all rests on their shoulders. They're the culprits.
No, not at all.
Okay, then
I didn't say they were the culprits. I said it was Bill Clinton.
Okay.
Why was it Bill Clinton? Yeah? That instead of a house, and the value of houses gone up, I'm going to show you a way. I'm going to give you a way, because I'm sure I'll get your vote, that you can own a house, because I want your vote. What we do is, I'm going to let you buy a house, Mr. Bannon, when you really, you're right on the border, maybe, or not even on the border, your credit is not good. Okay, let's be honest. And it's not my fault, it's not Bill Clinton's fault, but whatever happens, at the moment your credit score or whatever it is, your credit's not good. Now, normally...
This is an exclusive. This is Jeffrey Epstein talking, bro. Jeffrey Epstein talking right now. This is an exclusive.
Me, and you're want to borrow money from the bank?
What's up?
And I say, I'm sorry, Mr. Bannon, I can't lend you money because your credit score is not up to where it needs to be. Hopefully, if you work harder and clean up some of your problems, it will be. But no, what I say to you is, I'm going to figure out a way to lend you, not give you. I'm going to lend you money anyway, though you don't have a good credit score. And don't worry, I'm going to get rid of the term that you don't have bad credit. Bad credit sounds pejorative. You don't want to be a person.
Sounds judgmental.
Yeah, it sounds judgmental. So what we're going to do is we're going to call your credit situation.
Oh, what's up? What's up?
Subprime.
What up?
Nobody knows what that means. Subprime. That means prime is good credit. Subprime is not good credit, less than good credit. So we'll call it something that people really won't follow, and we'll tell you what, we're gonna have people lend you money though you are a subprime borrower, and I will figure out some government agencies to guarantee your loan, though I don't think you're a good risk. So the banks say, no, this tax has been terrific.
Millions are switching.
We're in the business of managing revenue.
Hardworking people. And there's a great with having people having ownership in the system.
When you say ownership in the system, it doesn't mean. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, who knows what the fuck comes up next?
That's correct.
Which one is saying
KSA?
I can't not believe I've got the magic moment when you're in fucking prison or jail, wherever the fuck it is. It's solitary.
Now, there's a funny part that we missed, which is said.
Go ahead, keep telling.
The funny part is what you asked me.
Is there anything funnier than that?
No.
For black humor, it's
I don't make any black comments. Sorry. You asked me what I was wearing.
That's right. You're too wrapped up in the Me Too movement.
Yes. So I was wearing a brown jumper and a brown pair of pants given to me by the jail with the word trustee on the back.
He was a trustee.
Could you be qualified to be a trustee?
Well, the funny part was it was spelled Trusty. So I wasn't really sure. I've been a trustee in many different operations, but it was the first time it was actually printed on my back and spelled incorrectly.
Probably had a higher level of being a trustee at that than you had at all the boards that you were trustees, right?
Hey, look, y'all, this is exclusive. We got Jeffrey Epstein talking right now. Jeffrey.
Yes, and the trustee meant you get two devices to clean your toilet as opposed to one.
Yeah, but it also meant that you had some sort of personal fiduciary own responsibility for oneself, right?
In the jail?
Well, that's what being a trustee is. That's what they give you too.
Yes, you get two cleaners. I was a trustee in the jail because I was able to teach some of the kids to help them get their GED. So that's how they gave me a trustee job.
There's no time. I gotta go back to this because I'm like a dog with a bone in the stomach.
Yes.
You can't. There's something deeply fucked up with you.
At least something.
Well, we know there are things deeply fucked up with this. You will get through in this film,
right.
But you cannot possibly have sit there knowing that you came from nowhere, knowing that you went to the very top of what is considered outside of science, maybe physics, the thing people most admire because it's like alchemy, understanding high finance. To sit there in what will be the defining financial crisis of our time, like Black Friday or Black Monday, whatever it was, in the Great Depression, and be there at that exact moment, triggered in part by a firm that you used to be a partner in New England as well, and created much of your initial net worth.
Hey, everybody in here watching, y'all hit the like button. Man. Come on, it's free. Do it for me.
And know that you couldn't. Someone who lives on a phone, right?
Yes.
Because you do live on a phone, right?
Correct.
You had to collect calls. You cannot tell me some.
Because he was. So do you really think this man committed suicide now? Like just saying. Man, bro, I'm in love again.
A day, no sneaking in. Your one almond joy bar, it did not hit you at some time? How the fuck did I do this? No.
How do you feel about today's world where everything is 50-50, who's everything? What do you think about this conversation?
Well, it depends.
Can we put a number on how from my life? Can I put a number on how I feel?
Bro, they've been trying to kill us, man. So when he went to jail, it was the perfect opportunity for them to take him out. Because this man had so much information on people. It was like, hey, they often say conversation rule the nation, but nah, information.
Not the formulaic between things that are alive and things that are dead. The answer is no. The things that are alive in my world are miracles. Not magic. Magic has a bad connotation.
You don't believe in the spirit or the soul? That's what animates people, is your spirit or your soul.
No.
But have you ever seen someone die? When they die, their spirit leaves.
Their soul leaves, no question. So
There's no question to you that.
No.
There's no question to you that there is some animating life force within us that leaves when you're dead.
Yes, in fact, I refer to soul. There's obviously a certain the questions in the past, even though
people would normally think you were soulless. So
thank you.
Have you actually believe in it and have done some thinking about it? It's pretty shocking in its own right, isn't it?
You know, there's this argument that I reject that.
Hey y'all, we got some goofies in the chat, but hey, this is an exclusive. We are actually listening to Jeffrey Epstein right now.
You are watching a master. Black people are less intelligent than white people. It's not true. We know, for example, that
what did he say?
I was in you know, there's this argument that I reject that black people are less intelligent than white people. It's not true. We know, for example, that if I was in the forest and I had to run from the lion or figure out a way not to be eaten, and my competition is a local African, I'm getting eaten because they have the intelligence to deal with their local environment. So it's not better. There's differences amongst different types of people. So people have different intelligences and they excel in some intelligences usually and less so in others.
You just said a while ago, so part of this new search for science may go back to when people were actually talking about a soul, and you said no doubt there's a soul. Describe for me what you mean by that. What do you mean by soul? What do you mean the soul different than the physical analog body?
Hey, they got us in the matrix, y'all. They're putting us in the matrix. Keep coming with it. Put us in the matrix.
That we're seeing on film.
We in the matrix, y'all.
It's difficult to describe it. I mean, I'm not a poet. Poems get a little closer to what that really means. But even the concept of what is life becomes complicated when you deal with plants and seeds. Is a seed alive? I don't know. And certain people say, no, it's dead. When you're a banana, one of my favorite examples is the banana that's sitting on the countertop in your kitchen today. Is it alive or dead?
What do you think about human life? Tell me about human life.
But your banana is alive. That banana's breathing. It's on your... You say, that's impossible, Jeffrey. No, it's not.
Is the banana conscious?
All these are words. So everyone's trying to fit a very complicated concepts into a very small box called conscious.
Oh, he left. I guess he couldn't get my attention, so I guess he left. You come back with some more, come on.
Conscious or alive. These don't fit in that way. So if you put your banana in a bag and put another fruit in with it, the fruit ripens faster because the banana breathes with it. We don't understand most of those things. So you asked a big question. Sorry.
You talk about the life. What about life?
What about it?
Tell me what do you think? What do you think human life is?
It's a miracle. It's a miracle. And when I say miracle, I can't.
Human life is actually a miracle. for a child to be able to survive 9 months in a woman's womb and to be born into this world, that is a miracle. If you're able to have 5 fingers, 10 fingers, 10 toes, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's a miracle, bro.
I can't explain it, and I make no attempt to explain it at the moment. We don't know how to think about it. And anyone, again, another one of the Feynman quotes when he was talking about quantum physics, he said, anyone, Jeffrey, who says they understand quantum physics and quantum mechanics and quantum behavior.
So I don't know if y'all know, this is exclusive. We're listening to Jeffrey Epstein talk right now.
You are watching a master at work.
All right, so he's talking about quantum computing. He's talking about quantum physics, but they have created a quantum computer. I don't know. One of the first ones was the D-Wave. The D-Wave was one of the first quantum computers, but in the future, because of all this AI shit, we're going to be able to start quantum computing, and we might have quantum computer laptops.
Real life. And one of the things that people enjoy, it turns out that potentially one of the bad things to teach children is how to write. Writing, reading, and arithmetic was supposed to be, everyone's supposed to be taught. But writing forces you into a very narrow channel of thinking. You have to write in a certain form, in a certain way, in a certain pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So your thinking becomes somewhat narrow.
He said it resonates.
He was a carpenter.
Didn't he need like a little cars to my look at it?
It's cold blooded. This is exclusive.
Documents do we need to legally start a business?
Exclusive.
Should they take your money?
Derek at Harvard said taking money for good causes is a good thing.
So if Hitler took all the gold out of the teeth of the Jews and said, "I'll give this to Harvard University to fund the shares,"
so these questions are questions where people.
Okay. This is crazy, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this right here, yeah, this is crazy. This is exclusive, y'all, by the way. Jeffrey Epstein talking. That shit he was talking about with that phone because he thought somebody was going to kill themselves in prison. Bro, that shit kind of blew me a little bit, bro. Blew my mind a little bit.
I differ. I don't know the answer.
So tell us the two. Give us the two answers. The one answer why it shouldn't be, and then the one answer where Derek Bach says, "I'll essentially take cash from anybody because I got so many projects, so many good guys, and this is what I'm doing. So I'm indifferent to where the cash comes from. Money's money, and if I got good guys, I'm the fiduciary that says these are good people, this is good research. Okay, I'll take the cash from any source, including you." What's the other argument?
I want to give you that I know in my case.
Is your money dirty money?
If you look,
just answer the question. Is your money dirty money?
No, it's not. So, in fact,
why is it not dirty money?
Because I earned it. A heart.
But you earned it.
I earned it.
What is where you earned it rising the worst people in the world, right? That do enormous bad things just to make more money.
So, instead of asking me the question, should you take the money? Because I think it's a legitimate question.
It's a legitimate question.
Yes, and no question. Because I think about it, I think ethics is always a complicated subject. But I can tell you that the money I gave to help try to eradicate polio in Pakistan, instead of asking me whether that money should be given to these children for vaccines, I think I want to ask their mothers. who received the vaccine, who know their child now won't get polio, and ask them if vaccine.
I check out Celeb Saw 2124.